the Korean second seed, usually depicted as a very patch-dependent team. Fairly innovative for Korean standards, a very passive playstyle team. This is the Koo Tigers. In the top lane, we have Smeb. Smeb made himself famous for his Riven, but we haven't seen him play Riven in a long time. What he did though, is manage to get a solo kill with Lulu against Sunday. Smeb knows how to dominate the top lane, but where he excels at is TPing bot and win teamfights. In the summer playoff, he has played a lot of Malphite, especially against Najin. He also played Shyvana against CJ when they decided to go with Shen and Ashe, and he really destroyed CJ with his Shyvana. We've seen him playing quite a lot of Fizz, and it is a very good pick for Koo Tigers because it's a flex pick that Kuro also plays in the mid lane. And finally, he has played a few Rumble games. In the jungle, we have Hojin. Hojin used to be a Lee Sin main, but Lee Sin doesn't exactly fit the Koo Tigers playstyle. So slowly but surely he moved towards Rek'Sai, Gragas and Elise. In the mid lane, we have Kuro. Kuro mainly plays high burst AP champions like Victor. I found Kuro very effective with zone control champions like Orianna, even though he missed quite a lot of ultimates. Kuro played Fizz against Twisted Fate, so yeah, if it's not against Twisted Fate, I don't think he will go for Fizz, especially because it really defeats the Koo Tigers playstyle. Kuro doesn't receive many ganks. He usually receives a gank very early in the game, like at 3 minutes Hojin might go for a gank for him, but after that Hojin will just leave him alone. Lulu though. The Koo Tigers are credited as the inventors of the Juggernaut. So there is no surprise that Lulu is a very good pick for Kuro. And Lulu is also a flex pick for the top lane. So Lulu is a very important pick for Koo Tigers. And finally, Kuro picked Ryze in the mid lane against KT. And after that, KT had to ban Ryze in every single game. So if you play against Koo Tigers, prepare something against Ryze or ban it. The support is Gorilla. Gorilla is not the kind of player who likes to roam with the jungler. He will usually babysit prey and try to get advantages in lane. So there is no surprise that Kennen is a very good champion for him. It's one of the best champions at applying pressure early game in the lane. Gorilla also plays quite a lot of Braum, Janna, Morgana and Alistar. And finally, the AD carry is Prey. Prey is the second carry of the team, along with Smeb. Prey has a very good synergy with his support Gorilla. Kalista is usually banned against him. Kog'Maw is a natural pick if there is a Lulu in the mid lane. And sometimes they will play Vayne if they want to go for a swap lane. Finally, Ashe was the main pick for Koo Tigers in the playoffs. Ashe does everything Koo Tigers wants. She has a mid-game power spike, she has a very good engage, and she has a lot of utility. Korean format is very interesting in the fact that sometimes you have blind pick games. Against Najin, Koo Tigers went with Ashe, Braum, Yasuo, Malphite and Gragas. A real wombo combo. In their blind pick against KT, they went for Lulu, Rek'Sai, Victor, Kog'Maw and Janna. Protect the Kog'Maw. How does Koo Tiger play the game? In the early game, they usually don't like to lane swap. In a lane swap, most of the time you will have to sacrifice the top laner farm. But Koo Tigers really don't want Smeb to fall behind. Therefore, they will usually invade at level 1, have very deep wards and make sure that they have the regular lanes they want. But sometimes they will want to have a lane swap, and this happens mainly if they play Vayne. Their lane swap is very greedy. They will have Vayne freezing the lane and try to have Smeb still farming. And this is very dangerous. If a team that knows how to lane swap sees that, they can have a man advantage against Smeb and dive him. But as I said, they will usually go for the normal lanes. So what do they do in normal lanes? Koo Tigers will play a very classic League of Legends. 2 bots, 1 mid, 1 top, and the jungler trying to gank. I believe this is the reason why their early game is so weak. Because if you have a roaming support, you can easily take advantage over Hojin jungle and just snowball from that. Have a better pick composition. On the other hand, the main strength of Koo Tigers is that Hojin always ganks for objectives. He will, for example, show himself in a lane just to push the wave and get a tower. The bottom lane of Koo Tigers are also very good at baiting ganks. And then they have Smeb TPing bot, they win the team fight and they take the dragon.
Is this first blood? It is not because of the heal coming in. Chenault used as well too. They're going to go into space.
Mid-game to late-game team fights are what Koo Tigers are the best at.
Kuro. Oh, arrow coming through. They get Coco. They're going to go in. Fizz ultimate as well. Nice 3-man knockup. Wow, and CJ in a lot of trouble here. They go in. Gnar with a kill. Gets in the back lines. Mad Life flashing away. Big Gnar ultimate throw shy. And Ambition over to the wall. Kuro gets another one. Can they take out Shy? He's so tanky. Nice look onto Gorilla. A kill onto Hojin. And Space still doing a lot of damage. There's the cleanse. And Kuro may need to turn around here. Koo going tanky. Keep that in mind. Smebs with Mega Gnar. Dragon taken by Koo. They needed that. Kuro dodges the hook. They're going to throw the Fizz ult onto Shy. There's the knockup. And Shy's tanky, but he's not that tanky. 1v5. Where's the Ash arrow? Dragon gets taken by CJ. Actually, Fizz all over onto Space. Space and Coco already very low. There's a kill for Fizz. Shy in the back lines, but they've lost a lot of damage. Double kill now for Kuro.
Koo Tigers are also a very boring team to watch, because they love to stall games. As I said earlier, they usually fall behind in the early game, and then they are very good at playing defensive and only fighting when there is a dragon on the line.
This is like the longest game of chicken I think I've ever seen in a team fight here.
So you will have games that never end. They will just stall and stall and stall up until the opponent team, even if they are 10k gold ahead, will just try to go for a team fight and lose that fight. Playing against Koo Tigers is very scary, because you never know when they will have a good team fight and come back in the game. Koo Tigers are very dangerous for teams that don't know how to bait Baron properly. I'm looking at Pain and CLG. Against Koo Tigers, pick composition and split push looks like the best idea. But at one time, you will have to face them 5v5. The best tactic against Koo Tigers is, I believe, the Flash Wolves playstyle. If you have a pick composition and know how to control vision, you can deny them from the vision to the dragon, and Koo Tigers' vision control is not the best I've seen. Flash Wolves usually play very good teamfight compositions as well, so they will not be outmatched by Koo Tigers in the teamfights. That's why I believe that the Flash Wolves have a very good chance at beating Koo Tigers. Pain and CLG, on the other hand, might have a good shot in the early game, but I'm very worried for these two teams about their late game shot calling. That's pretty much it for the Koo Tigers. I will be watching every Group A matches and tweet about them on my Twitter account, so make sure you follow me if you want to know what I think about the game. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.